LZR 13 patch, ImmersionRC 13 dBi, 5.8 gigahertz. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. The reason I got 4 because I have 2 sets of goggles, one for the pilot and one for the co-pilot. Make sense? And 2 more pieces, and those are the antenna mount. SpiroNET LZR antenna mount. That's awesome, and it perfectly fits to my Fat Shark HDO. Alright, I'm going to open the antenna mount first. So let's take a quick look. Definitely great packaging. So the first great box, and here we go. The pieces are here. So I have SMA connectors. There are 2 of them. It's actually very rigid, and actually I can just adjust the angle, and any curve that I want to do is a 90 degree. It's in pretty good shape. And here is the bracket. It's looks like it's metal made of aluminum, and this side will be going into the fan unit on the goggles, and the antenna is going to be mounting out here. So we'll definitely take a look at it. And here is looks like that's a carbon fiber piece. That might be a replacement, or it just will be the one to support probably the bottom of it. We'll see. That's definitely a part that makes sense when I open the HDO Fat Shark, and we'll determine. So let's take a look at the antenna. I am opening my antenna packaging. So definitely great packaging. Kudos to ImmersionRC for the best packaging in the industry, I'll say. So here we are. RapidFire. Definitely a great accessory for RapidFire. I'll open it there. Oh wow, look at that. That's great. It's clear and see-through. That's the packaging. So the label 5.8, right hand, circular polarized, 13 dBi, SpiroNET. So here it is. And if I check with the bracket, I will assume that will be mounted just like that. So that explains all the hardware that came with the bracket. So I think each will get 2 of those, and I can have the SMA connector and the cable pass through, and it can be connected easily. So we'll try. That's pretty good. I like the see-through. You can actually see if there's anything wrong with the antenna, and definitely it's great because, as you can see, there's very tiny connections. Those is basically a printed circuit with copper pads, and if there's something wrong, I should be able to even see from here. And I will say that's a great idea to do it in a clear case. So we'll definitely try and take a look at it from there. And here's the awesome packaging. Look at this. This is really great. Good job, ImmersionRC, and great job, Tony. Perfect on the package. Definitely A+. And here's my Fat Shark HDO goggle, and one of them. I just wanted to take a look how things works. And so basically this is the front, and here is my RapidFire module, and with white color matching bracket. And so that is the fan that I'll be actually moving with this screws on, and looks like this will be mounted right somewhere around here. So I'll definitely check it out, and that'll be definitely awesome. I wanted to see yeah, basically wanted to align everything before I mount any, before I do anything on it. So it's basically, this is kinda approximate shape that you will be seeing. I still have access to RapidFire. I'll be a little bit of a distance out here, and I just need to, so this is the longer one, it will go, the one on the left and the one on the right will get the shorter, so each of them will get one. I'll highly recommend to have a permanent box, so once it's mounted and everything, you don't want to disconnect this. I definitely, of course, one of the options which I'll be showing, definitely I'm not going to be using this case anymore, so it will be in a different case if ImmersionRC wanted to come, or Fat Shark, with a different alternative. But I'll show you later at the end of the video my option to safely carry and instantly use it when I need it, and it will be good protection. So just hang till the end of the video, I'll demonstrate. Great, let's do the installation. So to do the installation, first we need a screwdriver set. It's a micro screwdriver. I think it's a Phillips type, and I'm taking, as you can see, it's extremely tiny one, and I had to pick a small, probably the smallest. Yeah, that's a good size. So I'll be opening, and I should definitely securely save the screws out here so I can put it back. So I'm taking the fan unit out first. So the fan, absolutely, there are 4 of them, so I have to be careful not to lose. I'm sure the cap on the top will come out first, and I just need to remember the direction. Perfect. Yep. So it's just the fan, and this is the cover goes over the fan. So over here, basically there should be 2 ways to do, but I'm going to find the easiest way. Alright, here is the carbon fiber piece, and most likely, I don't think I need to move the fan out, it just stays out there. All I need to do is to place, as you can see, there's a little bit of a groove here, like they definitely have some space, and in order to put this correct, you just need to securely position. I think this will be my best option. I'm seeing if there are any other screws out here. So there are definitely, as you can see, actually, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but this is the existing and this is the new one that came with, and certainly the new one is longer, so apparently it makes sense because of the thickness of this piece. You're gonna need the longer one, so I'm putting the cap, so I won't be using the existing screws that came with Fat Shark, and it will be the new ones. So as soon as everything aligned, I can see through, I'll be positioning, starting with the longer screw now, and putting in this direction. So there we go. So it's perfect. I think the length and everything is just matches, and you don't need to overscrew, just make sure it's tight enough and it'll firmly hold everything. Perfect. So this is the other one. And I'm putting the third screw on. And the last one, the fourth screw. I just don't want to lose it. It's right here. Perfect. So once this is done, as you can see, the fan still has air input, so it's not blocking anything. We just added this section. So there comes the bracket. The bracket sits here. Okay. And does it matter which side? So let's take a quick look. So I'll say these holes are aligned. Alright, let's put together the bracket to the antenna. So the screws that came with it is apparently, you can see, this looks like a hex type. And I have my hex screwdriver set, so we can certainly find out the right size. I'm just gonna do my guess. This is perfect. So it looks like it's a 2mm hex, and let's put the antenna. There's only one way to do it, and as you can see, the holes are aligned. If you put it the other way, it's not gonna work. So there's only one way to do it, which will be this way. If you have different type of antennas, maybe it might be the case, but currently I think this is what we are looking. And here we go. Screw one, same one, screw two, so there are 4 of them. Came with the set. I can see it will be awesome. Here we go. So it's snug enough, you don't need to over tighten. Perfect. So now I have to probably open another box to assemble the other antenna, that way I can complete this setup. There we go. Alright, so looks like I'm sure they have instructions. Just as you can see, there's a barcode here. You can QR code, and you can access to the manuals. However, I consider myself pro, and probably that video will help anyone else installing as well. I just go by the common sense. So, alright, here we go, the other antenna. So here we go, I position down. This is, we're gonna look at the angle. I think this is a pretty good angle. It's just like a fixed bracket that you can't change the angles after its mount, but as I said, you can certainly turn your head left, right, up, down, and until you get the best reception. So that's, I will call it more portable compared to a fixed ground station with a tripod on. So it's snug and tight. Make sure not too tight, not too loose, just right. So here's the HDO, and so definitely not like this because of the angle. As you can see, there's a little bit of angle, so I'm looking at it, this is the right way to mount it. And the angle is a little bit like the angle coming down. I think you can see on the screen. So that will be, or the other way to know, the letters are actually facing down and you're putting it up. So let's see what else screws came. Looks like it's a hand tight, and it's just like a regular hand tight. I don't need any tool to do this. I just want to make sure that is tight. So all I need to do is to screw this and hand tight, and I have the other one. Holes are aligned. Adding the second screw on. Well, here we go. That's the front, on the side and on the back. So basically, when I wear it, I can definitely adjust position of the airplane, just like that. So it looks like glasses now, right? Sunglasses. That's pretty cool. And the only thing I haven't installed, which will be a piece of cake right over here, and I need to put the SMA and all the connections out here. So once I make this arrangement, I can definitely hide them under the bracket Pro. That will be the best. And I still have access to every single button on the goggle, as well as the full menu on the RapidFire. Perfect. So here we go. SpiroNET LZR laser 13 ImmersionRC. Great. Okay, I'm going to take out this piece, so I just wanted to put the SMA connector while it's not hooked up on the goggle, because I wanted to have a little bit more working space. So I just took it out, and so basically you're gonna take the longest to this side, and that way we know this cable needs to travel, and it can be on the bottom. So here we go. Because it's 90 degree, that makes sense after the bracket install. This is the only way actually you can have the connector. Installation will be very hard. I'm just going to hand tie it, and yeah, definitely have access. Yep. So there you go. You just need a little bit of support somewhere, but it's turning very well. So I will able to turn it very well, and I just want to make sure I have enough. Definitely everything will be 90, so you can certainly turn it a little bit of curve. It will easily reach to your RapidFire module, and yeah, so that's perfect. Let's do the other one, and this is the one I'm gonna be needing, and I'm doing the same process to the, as I said, it's extremely accessible. I definitely recommend to take it out first, out of the goggle, and then hand tie it. And you don't want to do this on and off in the field. That makes sense. Once you set it up, and everything should be actually ready to go. You don't need to disturb any of the connections. Alright, here are both connections are done. So as you can see, this is certainly flexible. I can just adjust, and I want to show how close I am. Yeah, absolutely. So I want to take out the RapidFire dust caps, and once I mount here, so I wanted to see, probably, yeah, let's do this way. So this can be down, and once it's here, all I need to do, I think it makes definitely sense to make all the positioning before you do anything else with it. So I wanted to see what will be the best, and you can certainly do a curve just like the way I'm doing. It looks like a little bit of adjustments. So one will be up here, and the other will be the one on the bottom. So I'm actually going to put this connection on first, which will be also practical, because once the connectors are connected, it will be extremely easy to bend the wires to the holes versus connecting it, the screws, and then trying to adjust the cable. I think that method, that way, you know, is extremely sensitive. The RapidFire, you don't want it to force the connectors, so you just need to make sure everything is freely connected when there's no stress, and then later on, as you see, I mean, this is the shape that I did on the cable side, and now I'm going to slightly bend. As you see, everything is moving, right? So, and it will be just perfectly aligned. So, and I can push this a little bit down. It'll be probably easier. And I want to see how much there. Yep, that's perfect. So now I can see all the holes are aligned, and I should be able to hand tight very easily the bracket connection over the fan unit. So right there. Actually, I want to make sure, yep, I have hole, and at the bottom you have the built-in bolt, so you definitely don't need anything extra. Just continue to screw it tight. So right there. Alright everyone, and looks like it's set and ready, and everything is tight, the connectors, and I just wanted to show around one more time, and it's all set. It should be ready to go. And I definitely think I did a great job, so you know, you can always adjust if needed, but you know, the intention is no cables are sagging and everything is tight and snug. Alright, so I just wanted to plug in and take a look at it if everything comes up. And there you go. And inside I can certainly get signal out there, and I wanted to try on my face now, so you guys gonna see. Alright, I'm ready. That's my new setup. So I'm going to try on my head. Okay, everyone. There you go. How does it look? Very stylish. It's not too heavy. I wouldn't say too much stress on. Definitely there's a little bit I can feel on my nose, above my nose, but it's not that bad. It's definitely not hurting. Just need to do some good adjustment, and it snugly fits. And as I said, I'll be moving my head up, down, left, right, making sure I got the best signal. So that's the concept, and here we go. Definitely a great job. Yeah, perfect design. I am so excited. So tomorrow we're gonna do a test flight. I'll definitely share the video. Well, I mentioned about the case that I'm planning to use. So this is the original Fat Shark case that came with the HDO. And after doing all the setup, apparently it's not gonna fit in anymore. So I have this Pelican case. So I just wanted to show you. Let me tell you actually which I'm using. So this is a Pelican 1400. So I just want to make the record correct. Pelican 1400 actually is this size. It's not too large. And the reason I want to use the 1400, I usually put my radio in. So I have another one. And in this case, it's just right depth, I guess. And I have a foam on the top and also in the bottom. You can see the inside clearly. And here is the Fat Shark HDO with SpiroNET LZR RapidFire module, and one of them is here. Remember I mentioned I have two of them, so I have another room for another set, and I can easily close, and it's ready to go. So perfectly fits. That's pretty good size. And you can see it's just flush, so nothing is forcing. Perfect. So I can put my second pair here and the long range pair here. How about that? All set. Okay. Alright, here I am again. We are going to start. And I wanted to make sure everything on. That's great. I had a signal, everything good. And cameras are recording. Just want to make one more final touch. Good.